give me their name, badge numbers, nothing. I got them on camera though, faces, everything. Yeah, you're not gonna. You know, if you did nothing wrong, you'd have no problem with telling us where the generators are. And you wouldn't have taken them in the middle of the night, because I was here at 7:30, they were here. I was here at 8:30, they were gone. So y'all stole them. Oh, then how'd you get them in your truck? They were teleported into your truck illegally.
$45,000 worth of brand new Keystar generators with the list of disabled and feeble elderly Hurricane Helene victims to donate them to were stolen. Evan posted some of this footage on TikTok and it went viral.
There was a generator back here that's ours, and we didn't issue a generator to anyone in this vehicle.
This footage is from Evan Villardo from Mountain Echo Entertainment. A local to the Asheville area since the very beginning of Helene, he's been volunteering and has a wealth of information on what's really happening out in Western North Carolina.
How did I threaten?
Oh, you don't know. You got very aggressive. Yeah, so did you. Bucked up.
You have the right to
Bucked up. Y'all think y'all are so smart? You stole our stuff. We want it back.
Don't forget to comment at the end of the video on your thoughts about this situation.
Or we want the phone numbers, or we want. Yep.
That's exactly right.
That, and
it was loaded with property that was donated and was given to people that needed it. Exactly. There is nothing else to say to you, sir. You need to leave.
All right, good. I would like your numbers, your badge numbers, and names. All right. Well, I'll get the National Guard captain out here. We're gonna have to speak about this. Captain. They're out here. The sheriff through Samaritan's Purse.
Somebody should have been here the weekend.
Emergency management rolled up here last night and took them on trailers. I couldn't tell you who or what county or whatever. It just said emergency management on the side of the truck. We've already had to deal with the sheriff's office from here, from Mitchell, with the sheriff. We took 4 this morning out to the community because we were told, and they've been directed today. The sheriff said they've been directed by the emergency management that these things.
And when we get those addresses, well, I'm going to check them personally.
Check what?
Somebody who's doing something good doesn't make threats about charging someone with taking their things out of his truck.
Bunch of shit, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. But the only thing is, we just want them back, or to know that they are being used to where they're supposed to be.
There's 30 of us at Bradshaw Fire Department. The emergency management director came and got there.
From here?
Yes.
Pardon. This belongs to these other people. If you don't care to come over here, they don't want you around their camera.
We're just talking. We're good right now.
Okay.
We're good.
You sure?
Yeah, we're good.
The other guy said he did.
I call Evan on the phone and he explains the situation a little more.
They just stole them. What do you mean? They probably gave them to their family members or took them to their own houses. Or
How much are those generators, like, each, do you think? Are they worth?
Well, they're 14. I don't know if you Google them. They're like 1,400 plus tax. So it's over $45,000 worth of generators they stole. And if a regular citizen even stole one, they would arrest that guy.
And when they talked to you in that, they were pretty defensive, I saw.
Well, yeah. You tell a cop he's a liar or a thief, and they flip out.
Where were they being stored? Was it in a unit? Was it in a storage facility? Was it in a warehouse? Like, where were these generators being?
They were in the bus garage.
Bus garage in Bakersville?
They were in the Bowman Middle School bus garage.
Mm-hmm.
And those sheriffs were staying at the Bowman Middle School, and so were the National Guard members, because that school is closed, so they were just using it as a base.
That makes sense why they knew about it, because they were there, they were staying there.
And the National Guard were supposed to be guarding them for us, which they were in a gated area, and then also inside a building. But they didn't think anything of sheriffs getting them. They thought there was like an emergency or something. Well, no, I mean, there's people commenting that already said this looks like Bowman Middle School. Like,
yeah.
There's people that know who those cops are, like not taking up for them either. But I have like 5 message requests of people saying like, I know those cops, or that's Bowman Middle School, or like I have way more message requests than that, but I've got like 5 of them of people being like, I'm from Bakersville, I'm from like, that looks like Bowman Middle School, like I want to know who those officers are. None of them look familiar, which they wouldn't look familiar because they were all sheriffs from out of county.
Yeah. Wow, that's so sad.
Because Mitchell County's sheriff's office flooded and their sheriff's cars flooded, so they had to call in support from other counties. Yep, but that video, like I was telling Sarah, that video, out of all the law enforcement corruption videos I've ever seen, my video has 2 things that I've never seen on law enforcement corruption, and that's the National Guard questioning them. They won't speak to the National Guard. They won't give them their information, won't give them their names. They're like, same thing they did to me. And then the firefighter telling on them. Like, it's a complete video of them admitting that they took them, saying they dispersed them in the community, then refusing to give badge numbers, names, and then the National Guard captain came out there, asked them, they refused. The guy refused again, said he wasn't going to talk to us, and then came over and threatened us for taking our stuff out of his truck, and then me walking over there to get away from him, and the firefighter admitting he watched them take them that morning, and admitting that they didn't disperse them into the community. They stashed them at a fire department when they just said multiple times that they brought them to people in the community.
Before the 40 generators disappeared, Evan and Sarah were able to deliver 2 of them to the disabled and elderly. A common theme that has been coming from this Helene situation in and around Asheville is corruption.